What's the closest beach to Tokyo? There's the seaside park in Odaiba, but you can't go swimming. Zushi Beach doesn't allow tattoos. Enoshima and Kamakura are an hour away, but this one is only 45 minutes from Tokyo Station. It's full of Showa era retro charm. We'll try the famous local speciality that people queue up for and take the ropeway up to the castle, where there's something we really didn't expect to see. Good morning. Today we're going on a day trip from Tokyo to Atami, which is by the seaside at the very top of the Izu Peninsula. We're going to take the Shinkansen, which takes about 45 minutes. You can also take a regular train if you like, that takes about 2 hours. I just bought the Shinkansen tickets on my phone so we wouldn't have to queue up at the ticket desk or the ticket machine. I bought them on Smart EX. You get a QR code to scan at the ticket gates, and then as you go through it spits out this, which is your seat reservation card. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't want to be talking too loudly on here because it's so quiet on the train. So we've got a quick breakfast from the konbini. We've got onigiri, I've got kelp, which is seaweed, and Phil's gone for mint tuna. It's a cheap breakfast, only 149 yen for an onigiri. Phil's is 185 yen. Look, the rice fields are full up. We're at the station in Atami and there's a stamp. New design. Ooh. Oh, that's come out well. They quite often have fireworks on the beach at Atami. The dates are always on my calendar, along with Japanese festivals throughout the year. Join my email newsletter if you want to know when pre-orders open. For some reason our QR codes didn't work at the ticket gates, so they gave us this slip so we can get out through these ticket gates. We've already been through the Shinkansen ticket gates. We've just come out the station. Over there you can see the giant Purin sign, and just above it there's the castle. I don't think I'm tall enough to see. There we are. Teeny tiny castle. We'll be headed up there later. Just wait till you see the view. We've just come into one of the shopping streets that's right by the station. This street, established in the 50s, is a mix of old and new, with traditional retro vibes and lots of snacks. Atami Gelato King. This is a wave with octopus and sea creatures in. They crush them really flat. Like the entrance to this bakery is styled like a tree trunk. In my video when I said I was coming to Atami, someone put in the comments that this is the ugliest place they've seen in Japan, but so far it looks pretty nice. Atami's known for really delicious pudding, which I definitely want to try, and we just found one of the shops and I thought the queue was really short. Then there was a man with a sign saying the queue's actually along the road and it's around here. Oh, it's not too long. Oh, it's quite short now. Here's the menu. Purin. Oh no, they're keychains. Wow, there's all the merch. Where's the actual Purin? Caramel sauce, strawberry sauce, matcha, cheese pudding berry sauce, cheese pudding espresso sauce, and cheese pudding citrus jelly. Oh, they're cute as well. Obviously the classic is caramel. This hippo must be the pudding mascot. This is the most famous treat from Atami. It's so cute how it comes in little milk bottles. Strawberry hitotsu. Strapu, kiro. I can't wait to try it, but first let's go down to the beach. Our first view of the sea. We're going down these steps towards the beach. Atami's quite a hilly place. Everyone who's coming up looks really exhausted. It's not far away now. I wonder what these chimes are for.
12 o'clock.
Midday.
Sounds like it, yeah. Purin time.
Purin chime, the Purin alarm. Tsunami hazard zone. In case of earthquake, go to high ground or inland because we're only 6.8 metres above sea level. The jacaranda's out. That's the seasonal flower at the moment. This bamboo's pretty with the patterns in it. There are fairy lights going through the bamboo, so it looks like it lights up at night. That's nice. Here's a map of the beach. We are here. We've just been through the Jacaranda promenade. There's a moon terrace. And here's the tourist map of Atami. There's the footbath that was at the station, all the way over to the ropeway and the castle. Hopefully we'll make it up that later. I think that's the actual castle, and that's the thing we saw from just outside the station. Much smaller, much further away. Doesn't it look tropical with all the palm trees? This was the setting for a story and a popular song called The Golden Demon. A woman called Omiya was due to marry a man called Kanichi. However, a rich businessman proposed to her with a big diamond ring and she couldn't resist. In this famous scene, Kanichi kicks her down for her betrayal, shouting, "You are blinded by his diamond." While this doesn't seem like anything good, at the time the story was supposed to endorse marrying for love and not for riches. And we're almost at the beach. Thankfully there are a lot of steps that way to get out the way if we need to. Let's sit by the sea and try our purin. They said we could have an ice pack if we weren't going to eat them straight away, but we're eating them now. The strawberry sauce comes in a little bottle on the side. Don't the bottles look really cute? I've gone for caramel flavour, which is the most popular, the classic flavour. We also got a little keychain of the purin. It looks so cute. Look, the sauce bottle's hippo shaped. Mine's a really nice custard, vanilla, butterscotch flavour. The syrup is actually a little bit sort of burnt brown sugar flavour, a lot like the syrup you get on a cream caramel. I quite like the pudding without the syrup actually.
It tastes like a mild strawberry ice cream. It's still really nice flavour, and the sauce makes it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more syrupy. But I think if I was to come again, I'd have the caramel one.
I like my one better too. You can take the bottles back to the shop to be recycled, or you can keep them as a souvenir. I've also got this Shizuoka cola from the convenience store. They also had Mount Fuji soda pop, which was blue.
Just tastes like normal Coke.
And a middle Coke.
But why is it green? Algae flavour. It's time for the beach. Let's see if it's warm enough for paddling.
That's very hot.
Phil's gone shoes off. He said the sand's really hot. I couldn't resist doing a mini photo shoot of my Japan trip planning deck in situ. It has 20 day trips as well as things to do in Tokyo. You can get it from cakeswithfaces.co.uk. Is the water cold? Takino. Okay, I'm going in. I don't want it to suddenly come up to my whole legs. Oh, it is quite cold. Feels sinking into the sand. I can't see your feet now. You're getting buried. That was really nice, going on the beach and having a little paddle in the sea. I was trying to clean off my feet and I thought I'd rinse my foot in the sea and then hop back and dry it. But the wave got my other foot with the shoe on, so I've got a wet foot now. We also saw...
I do have footage of that. It's on my phone.
Oh, good.
You want to remember that?
Oh, good.
So you don't forget.
We also saw a fish in the sea. It jumped right out of the water quite high. So now we're going to go and try and find something to eat. I've got no plans, so we'll see what we find. There are quite a few restaurants in these streets near the beach, and we found one that was so friendly. As we're by the coast, why not have some fresh seafood? We popped into this casual seafood rice bowl restaurant for some kaisendon. None of us was quite brave enough to try this one, the Summit, but they had a great choice and a good selection of drinks, and the staff were really fun. Kanpai! That's so cute. They've drawn on the baby wipes. I've got an Atami Dai Sour, which is the local bitter orange. It's got actual bits of orange in it. Phil's got the tuna rice bowl with different types of tuna. Phil's got the soup made from the bony parts of fish, which is larger, it seems. I think I forgot to mention we're here with our friends Chop and Rach. They're in Japan too. They've been in Hokkaido this week, so we've met up in Tokyo. What have you guys got?
So I got a rice bowl with the different cuts of tuna on. So it's got lean tuna, minced tuna, fatty tuna, all on top of rice with some fish eggs as well.
I got the lean tuna with wasabi and some plain seaweed miso soup.
I got the vegetarian option, chips. The traditional Japanese chips of Atami. I've got the other veggie option as well, the dashimaki tamago rolled egg omelette. It's actually massive. You guys are going to have to help me out. We found Shinkansen pins here just outside the restaurant. I'm hoping for the Dr. Yellow one. How do you do these?
You have to put one in each side.
Ah, old style gacha machine. I've got one of the white ones, that one. We're having another go, trying for the Dr. Yellow. Ah, white one again. It's a different one. Damn you, Dr. Yellow. Chop's trying for the Dr. Yellow now because he's had great luck with gacha on this trip.
Luck has ended.
Oh no.
Got that one.
Dr. Yellow does exist. You can see one there. Now we're making our way along towards the Ropeway. It's about a 15-minute walk. As always, we'll spot some interesting things along the way in preparation for what we found at the top of the ropeway that no one expected. See the gorilla up there? Look at that building down there. All the dolphins. There's a marina by the sea. Be pretty nice to hang out with your yacht. We're just coming up to the ropeway. There's some sort of abandoned building over there that's covered with plants. That looks so weird. Doesn't it look mysterious with all that mist around the mountain? I don't know if you can see, but there's a huge butterfly up there. I can't see where it's gone now. That's cute. It's a tiny mini shrine across the road. It's just by the side of the road. There's a sign to the Atami Ropeway. That's where we're headed. Down here. Ropeway Noriba, that's where we get on. You can get tickets one way or return for the ropeway. The return trip on the ropeway was 900 yen and it's cash only.
お待たせいたしました。本日は熱海ロープウェイをご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
The ropeway has a lovely view of the beach, the sea, this hotel car park, but also the sea and the beach. You can see why there are so many steps in Atami as it's on the hillside. It's quite a short ropeway, only 3 minutes, really just to save your legs walking up to the castle and to see the view. What I didn't expect was an adult museum at the top of the ropeway. I didn't go in, but it looked pretty kitsch and honestly a really bizarre place. But my videos are family friendly, so on to the view of the sea. Here we are at the top of the ropeway. It's really warm up here actually. What's the design on these Emma? That's cute, heart with wings. Well, you are supposed to write your wishes on them. Here's the view of Atami from the top of the ropeway. Look at all the patterns on the surface of the water. This is as much as I can zoom in. I'm wondering what that white thing is on the hill. It looks like some steps. We just had a quick look on Google Maps. It says it's Ishinoya Atami, which is a hotel. It's an unusual one. It seems like each room has a hot spring bath, and some of them have a private outdoor terrace. Atami is also a hot spring resort, so you could stay overnight in a hotel with an onsen. Some of them do offer day passes if you just want to visit the bath. There's a cafe up here, so you can have a drink and ice cream. It says photo spot. Oh, it's a holder for your phone. Umi Sora Terrace. Umi means sea and Sora means sky. Atami Castle, this way. There's a trick art museum up here too. We're just walking to find the castle. It was a bit of a trek up some stairs just then. I think they should have built the ropeway a bit longer. It is quite a trek up here. It's not that far, we're just not very fit. But finally there's the castle. Here's what's inside the castle. It's all in Japanese. 1,200 yen for adults for the castle and the trick art museum, or a combined ticket for 2,000 yen. The castle isn't a genuine historic castle. There's giant butterflies around here, one just swooped past. It's not a genuine historic castle, it's actually a modern built castle with modern attractions inside. It's quite a unique castle. It was built in 1959. Inside there's a games arcade, a small museum, an adult ukiyo-e woodblock print exhibition, and you can try on Edo period samurai costumes. Atami might not be the most traditionally beautiful place, but I think these shops have a certain retro Showa era charm. To save our legs, we took the bus back. We just got the bus back to near the Purin shop, and now we're going to have a look around the shopping streets. Look, it's the Amabi. You remember that? I don't know if you can see at this place, it looks like you can get fish in an ice cream cone. There's lots of seafood places because we're by the sea. Atami Fruit King, that's more my style. Ah, they look good. These fruit sandwiches. There's a nice fish bench here. I like how their CCTV signs have cats on them. I wonder what the steam's coming out from for this shop. There's a foot bath here right by the station. It's closed now. It was open earlier. There were loads of people in it. We thought we were going to come on the way back, but it's shut now. It says the foot bath's only open 9 till 4. Here's an unusual vending machine. It's got fish in it. This looks like the same fish that was in Phil's miso soup at lunch. We just got our tickets for the Shinkansen from the ticket machine outside, and our train's in just a couple of minutes. This was a nice little easy beach day trip from Tokyo. Seaside towns often have a kind of washed up charm, and at times it kind of felt like we'd gone back in time. I did appreciate the retro vibes. It's such a chill place that's a real contrast to central Tokyo. And if you go, don't forget to try the Purin. There are more ideas for Tokyo day trips in a playlist on my channel and in my trip planning deck. The link's in the description. I'll see you next week with more Japan travel videos every Thursday.